Hey guys, it's Mindy. Welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, thank you for stopping by. As I said, my name is Mindy and I'm currently working on doing a whole new game file. So yeah, be sure to subscribe to my channel if you like this video and check out some of my other videos. Hit the notification button, that way you're notified. I'm super excited about this save file. I'm going to be redoing basically every lot in the EA universe of The Sims 4. So every world, every Sim family, I'm going to be creating Sim families. They're going to have fun backstories. So yeah, check that out. And today I have for you I don't want to say renovation because it's not a renovation. I completely built it all brand new. This is actually the Goth family's home. So yeah, I'm super excited about this house. I absolutely love it. It is a 3-bedroom, 2.5 bath home. It turned out really well. It's really small though. I'm not gonna lie, it's smaller than some of the other builds that I typically do, but that's okay. I kind of like doing something a little bit different and mixing it up. I also, this house, I didn't really have like a certain plan in mind. Like, I wasn't thinking exactly the type of house that I was going to build. I knew that I was going to build like a Victorian style, I guess, but I didn't really have a picture in my head. So it was a little bit different for me because I was just kind of like building as I go, which is something that if you've watched my videos is something that I don't normally do. I've seen people do it before, but I don't really build like that, so I don't know, like it's weird for me, but I didn't really have anything in my head like planned out, so yeah. Anyways, like here I'm kind of struggling to make this like a room. I don't know why, but I ended up having to like a bunch of little rooms, but it's okay, I got it sorted out. So yeah, this turned out really, really well. I'm super excited for it. I don't spend a lot of time doing like, okay, you're gonna see me skip in this video. And the reason is if you've watched some of my other videos, you know that I'm working on my landscaping skills, okay? And now with having terrain tools, like I feel like it's just messed everything up and like I gotta start all over again. So I do kind of skip the outside because I wanted to have like a grand outside. I wanted to like really go above and beyond with decorating the outside of this home. So it was really tedious. You guys wouldn't have wanted to watch it, I promise. So I did just skip through that. If that bothers you, let me know in the comments. If you would have liked to see me like muddle through that whole mess, let me know in the comments below, because I do cut those things out sometimes just because I feel like people will find those boring. But if it's something that you think that you would want to watch, yeah, let me know. I mean, I can totally change that. So yeah, I do skip through that because typically I don't do this with houses and I want to do it more. Like I put a ton of landscaping and I put like planter boxes outside. I put like vines on the house. So it ends up really, really pretty. I'm pretty proud of myself for it. I don't know. So yeah, I don't typically do that. It was a little bit out of the norm for me, but it is what it is. So you do kind of see me skip through that, and I apologize if you wanted to see that or whatever. So, yeah, anyways, as you can see, this house is kind of on a hill. I wanted to do something with the landscaping tools, and I notice right now everybody, like, the trend in the Sims community on YouTube are, like, super big mansions or mid-century modern homes, and I don't know, I'm kind of like mentally preparing myself to make a mansion because I want to. It kind of goes with the whole new game pack that we got in Del Sol Valley. And then as well as the mid-century modern house. I'm going to be honest with you, I'm not a big fan of mid-century modern houses. I don't know what was going on in that time period, but I don't really like them. But I think I am going to do one just for fun. I want to see if I can do it. I really have a hard time building like modern style homes. I actually started like a modern mansion and I didn't save it. I don't know, I'm so bad at it. I don't know why. I feel like when I start building a modern home, I just like keep building and building and building, and then it's like this super like ridiculous looking house that I don't know. I just don't have a knack for modern homes. I prefer traditional style homes, which is weird because I hear a lot of people say that they prefer modern homes over traditional style, but I guess like for me it's like the family life. Like my dream home would be like a decent, like large, not even like super big, but like big, like suburban type home, or maybe like in the country. Yeah, so I kind of got off topic, but here's the outside of everything. Anyways, like, okay, like, no, I am gonna go back to that. Okay, so yeah, like, that's, like, I would prefer if I had to pick, like, if I got to pick and, like, build my own house, I would like to live, like, out in the country, but, like, a traditional style home. So, I guess I just don't really have much interest in a modern style home, and it's not that I'm not gonna do them. Like, I'm definitely gonna have a few modern builds. I've done it in The Sims 3 and stuff. I just think that I need to spend a little bit more time looking at pictures for inspiration, because I don't know, like I just don't, they're very boxy to me, and like the whole straight line, thing, like I don't know, it's just not my style, but I will try. I will try for you guys. I know a lot of you like modern style homes, which is totally cool, like to each their own. I don't know. I'm working on it, I guess is what I should say. Anyways, off of that tangent. So you saw the outside. I did kind of like a quick pan through to show you. You'll see screenshots at the end, so if you can't really get a good view of it now, don't worry, there are going to be screenshots at the end of this video. So, yeah, right now I'm currently working on the master bedroom, and the reason I call this the master bedroom is because it has a bathroom attached, and it is slightly bigger than the other two bedrooms. However, the bedroom that I gave to Cassandra Goth has this like really big window in it, and originally I was gonna make it like a balcony type area, but then I wouldn't have had room for 3 bedrooms, so I ended up changing it. But I do kind of imagine that more of like a master bedroom if it was bigger, but it's not. So I don't know, I guess like if you don't like the upstairs, you can rearrange it or redo it however you want to. I could have made it like a 2-bedroom house. I think it would have fit really well as a 2-bedroom house, but at the same time I wanted to have that 3rd bedroom because they have 2 different kids. So yeah, I did kind of like a light blue color, and in my game save file, the Goths are pretty much the same. I did change a few traits. So Bella is basically a super parent. She's not a party animal anymore, just something that I changed out because I just pretty much wanted her to be like a stay-at-home mom in my game, and she's not cheating with anybody. If you guys look up like fan theories of the Goth family, there's like all kinds of things out there. The Goth family has been in The Sims since Sims 1. They're probably the most popular generated EA family. They've been around forever, and there's so many different fan theories on what happened in Sims 3. There was like a whole story behind it, and I think it was Bella went missing and she got pregnant by an alien. I don't know. They're crazy. Like, the theories are super crazy, but I didn't want that. I wanted more of like a family type Goth family, like a very like prim and proper family, but they're not like wild and crazy. They don't have like secret paths or anything. They're just like ordinary families, which I know it may seem kind of boring, but don't worry. Just wait, okay? Just wait, just have patience. There's gonna be crazy families in my game file, like crazier things than you could even imagine. Maybe not that crazy, but it's coming, okay? So it's just not the Goth family, and that's okay. That's okay. It might be maybe the Pancake family. I don't know. Anyways, so this is Alexander's bedroom, and he's a whiz kid. I didn't change anything on him. He's a whiz kid, and he's a bookworm, so I kind of put like the little science lab thing in his bedroom. I thought that it fit him really well, and I also put the scout board in there because he's basically like a good kid. He's quiet, he keeps to himself, and he just wants to learn. I kind of picture him being like a scientist when he gets older. So that's what I was kind of going with. So Cassandra's room, as I mentioned, has a larger window in there, which would have been absolutely beautiful if it was like a master bedroom. But again, I didn't attach like any bathroom to it. So, you know, I suppose you could like switch them out because there is a bathroom beside it, but it's still kind of small. I don't know. Anyways, when I was doing this bedroom, when I was doing Cassandra's bedroom, I actually pictured her being like really preppy and like completely changing her. I didn't change her too much. I did keep her musical trait, and in this build you won't see me put a guitar in here, but before I uploaded it, I did actually stick a guitar in her bedroom so she could learn to play music. So she's not really, she's preppy, you know, but she's not gloomy. She's still a music lover. She's creative and she's a muser. So she loves music, and that's kind of what I was going with for her. And yeah, so actually my brother did a video of him making over the Goth family, and I'm going to do the voiceover for that. I didn't really watch him do it, so I don't know exactly what he did, but basically I'm just going to be giving you the backstory of the Goth family in my game, so you know a little bit about them, they like who they hang out with, any clubs that they're in, stuff like that. So I'm going to be posting that pretty soon, and I have a pretty good idea where it's going, so keep an eye out for that too. So, and speaking of that, this build is obviously going to be on the gallery, and if you're new here, every build that you see, every family that you see on my YouTube channel is available on the gallery. You can hashtag Mindy1990, and that's MINDII 1990, or you can just search for me. You can hashtag the names of the houses or the builds that I do, and you should be able to find me. But if you just search under the ID Mindy1990, and again, that's with two I's, MINDII 1990. You should be able to find me no problem, and again, all of the builds will be up there for you. So this build and the Goth family will be available for you if you don't want to download my whole save file, or if you just want to for some reason download one house at a time, or you only want certain houses, whatever the case may be. Yeah, those will be available for you. So here I am doing the kids' bathroom, and I struggled a little bit. I think one thing that I've noticed is with having the terrain tools on, I feel like I have a harder time snapping things into place. I don't know what that's about, but it seems like when I try to change the camera angle, it wants to go like higher, if that makes sense. I don't know if that makes sense to you, or if you've had that issue, but it's like, when I try, like, if I'm angling the camera to, like, move something or to see something, I think because of, like, some of the elevation in the land, it's, like, forcing my camera to go higher, and that's a little bit frustrating. I don't know if you guys noticed that. I don't think it's anything that's going to be fixed, because it's not really a big deal. It just kind of bothers me sometimes, and it makes it a little bit harder when you're, like, using the Alt key to move things around so it doesn't snap to the grid. That's a little bit frustrating. It's a little bit harder to do, but it is what it is. It's not a big deal. I'll figure out how to work around it, you know. I just think it just, you know, it happens with the landscaping tool, so no big deal, but it bothers me. Let me know in the comments below if you guys have had that issue or if it's something that you've noticed. I'm curious. I'm curious if it bothers anybody else. So here I am doing the master bathroom that's attached to Mortimer and Bella's bedroom, and then I kind of go downstairs, and downstairs I have a decent sized kitchen, a dining room, obviously the main hallway, a half bath, and a laundry room. And I have to admit, it was a little bit driving me crazy because I almost put a basement in this house, because whenever I'm doing my houses, I try to make them, like, perfect, if that makes sense. And so it's driving me crazy that I didn't have, or I guess, like, my sense of perfect. So, like, my sense of perfect would be to have a formal living room and then, like, a non-formal living room with, like, a TV and everything. And I didn't do that in this house, and I was like, okay, I just gotta get past that, like, Got to get past that little obsession there. It'll be alright. So this house does not have a formal living room. It just has like your basic den, like it's got a TV, a fireplace, but it's a nice fireplace. So, you know, it looks nice. I also had to put the computer in there because there is no office in this build. So, yeah, it's small. It's a small build. I mean, like, it looks like it'd be larger from the outside, but it's really not. It's pretty closed off. It's not like an open floor plan or anything. So, anyways, here I am working on the dining room, and I have to admit, when I say that I didn't have anything in mind for this house, that goes for the interior decoration as well. It's kind of inconsistent, I'm not gonna lie. Like, I didn't pick a certain theme for the inside. Like, I didn't pick a modern theme and stick with it, or, you know, like, this is kind of reminds me of like a seaside kind of thing the dining room does. And again, I just did that thing where I put a piece of furniture in and I pull colors from that furniture and kind of build my room around that. So I end up changing the wallpaper. It doesn't stay this like shiplap color, though I love using that. And then the kitchen's like a kind of similar to the dining room. Like, I feel like they could go together, but then the living room is completely different. The living room's like black and white, so it's not a consistent theme throughout the house, which I don't know. Like, I think in real life a lot of houses are not like that, you know, but I don't know. I typically try to keep a certain theme throughout my houses when I build them, but it's not a big deal, and I kind of like it like that in a way. Once I get past those little, like, OCD things of mine, I really kind of enjoy it. So, yeah, I did a gray kitchen, which is different. I've never really done a gray kitchen before, but I found these countertops, and I love the countertops that come with Parenthood. Actually, just for the record, Parenthood is definitely my favorite pack. So I love the countertops in that. I wish we would get more countertops and more couches, honestly. Like, I want couches of different style. I know we got some new couches with, you know, that's a whole nother thing. Like, look, I've already had a tangent about the couches. Like, if you've watched my video, you know how I feel about the couches in Sims 4. So, anyways, back to the kitchen and the cabinets. I've never really done a great kitchen before, and I thought it'd be really interesting to put in this house. And it does kind of match, in a way, I guess, like the seaside theme. I don't know. It's just kind of like light and airy in a way. So, yeah, I put a lot of lights in the kitchen and kind of mess around with it a little bit. It is an awkward shape, but the stove, the sink, and the fridge are all pretty close, like in one vicinity. And, of course, the dishwasher. So, yeah, you can move things around if you want the appliances in a different spot, or, you know, whatever you want. So, I just kind of put, like over on that wall, reminds me a little bit more of a pantry, and I end up taking out that middle cabinet and putting a microwave there. And they also have an espresso machine, and then I just do like a little bit of clutter in the corner just because they don't have a lot of space. I struggled putting some lights underneath the cabinet because of the whole like camera angle thing. Like, I couldn't see right, and I don't know, like, you'll see me mess around with it, and it was just, man, I'm telling you, it's not a big deal. I know it's not a big deal, but it was just bothering me. Like, when I was doing this build, it just, I was getting so frustrated with it because I couldn't get the right angle to see the lights. My foot is asleep so bad. Oh my gosh. Like, when I sit here on my computer, I typically sit with my legs crossed in my chair, and then my feet fall asleep, and then I go crazy. Like, I don't know why I do that to myself. So, I also realized I'm a new YouTuber, you guys. Like, this is still new to me. I'm still trying to, like, I'm just now getting to the point where I can record in front of my husband. He's actually behind me listening to some music and playing Call of Duty. And so, I'm still learning how to, like, properly talk. And I realized the other day that I say like a lot. So I do apologize for that. I'm learning to not say like and all the time. But it's a little bit hard sometimes because I feel like I run out of things to talk about. But then, like, other times when I record, I can sit down and, like, see, there I go again. I can sit down and record something, and just talk and talk and talk and talk, and then screenshots come up and I'm like, oh, we're already at the beginning here, you know. And then like other times I'm just like struggling to like find what to talk about, and I think a lot of it is like mood. I really have to be in the mood, and I have so many videos coming up for my channel, so I'm trying not to like overwhelm myself with all of them, but those are just a few things that I'm working on, and I'm always open to constructive criticism, so let me know what you guys think. If there's anything you see I can improve on, let me know. If there's anything that you think I'm doing well, let me know too, because, you know, I can handle constructive feedback, of course, but I'm always open for compliments. So, yeah, those are just a few things that I'm working on. We're almost done with the kitchen here. I did stick a pet bowl in the side, and then I put a cat tower somewhere, but I think I end up taking it out in the end because I just couldn't find the right place for it. So I was like, well, maybe there'll be a dog family, but for some reason, I just really picture Cassandra having a cat. So, I don't know, like, we'll get it sorted out. There is a dog bowl there. There's no cat box, and like I said, I take the little cat house out. So yeah, here we are working on the living room. I was just going through couches. I'm not gonna talk about the couches. I feel like all the couches are the same. They're either outdoor couches, modern looking couches, super gaudy fancy couches, or we got those couches with Parenthood, which are great. I like those couches, but they only come in like really bright colors. And I know you can make them fit with some things. Couches. We need new couches. Listen, that's all I'm saying. Spread the word. Hashtag new sim couches. It needs to be trending right now, to be completely honest. So anyways, I picked these couches. These couches came with Parenthood, and they're not Parenthood, they came with Get Famous, and they're the less gaudy couches of the two couches. A lot of the furniture that we got is very mid-century modern. It's got like the gold. Yeah, not my style. Okay, I'm definitely going to be doing a house with all of that furniture in there, don't get me wrong, but not my style. So I kind of went with like a white and black thing. I don't really know what possessed me to do that, to be completely honest. I think I put the couches in there, and I was looking at the end tables, and I was like, well, black would look good. And then I was like, you know what, let's just do white and black. So that's what we did. And then, as you can see, I stuck the desk over here in the corner. And I always try in my builds to have some sort of something for the kids to work on skills, and then plenty of things to use for adults and teens to build their skills too. So I stuck that little table over there, and I thought that it fit in perfectly in that little corner. They can color sitting in front of the window, and yeah, it was pretty cute. So I did stick with this wallpaper, which I know it's like a gray color, but it kind of looks blue. I'm just gonna pretend that it's gray, and I think I don't think I changed that anymore, so I'm pretty sure, maybe I do. I don't remember, but I think I keep that wallpaper. So, basically, this living room has your basics. It's got a TV, a fireplace, bookcase, computer, and a spot for the kids, and then I added these black and white photos, which I thought looked really good up against the door. So, and then of course I added these really big chandeliers, and they're black and white. So, you know, I was like, oh, well, that works. And then moving on to the hallway, I added another chandelier in front of the doorway, so you see it when you first come in. I ended up taking that cat house, and here I was just like looking for somewhere to put it, and I was like, nope, bye. Like, it just didn't fit anywhere. So I ended up getting rid of it, and I stuck that little end table that we got with laundry day stuff, or the laundry pack, whatever it is. I really love that because it's got like the little basket on it, and like little like towels or blankets. So I thought it would be good to stick in the opening, like the entrance to the house, as well as a closet. And the laundry room and this half bath down here, I'm gonna be honest, I didn't really spend much time in. They're kind of the same color. I didn't put too much thought in it. It's just a basic laundry room. The house is small. I thought that it could just, you know, just a small laundry room and a small half bath, like maybe they weren't there before and they just added them on. I don't know. That was kind of my thought process, and it turns out pretty well. We are getting super close to the screenshots, guys, so listen, just a few things. Like, I hope you guys have had an amazing week. Thanks for stopping by and checking out my channel. Be sure to check out some of my other builds. Subscribe to my channel if you like my content. Hit the notification bar and you'll be notified anytime I upload any new videos, you guys. Everything that I upload on YouTube can be downloaded on the Sims 4 gallery, Mindy 1990, and my indie II 1990. So yeah, keep an eye on my channel. There's plenty of stuff coming out soon, and until then, I love you all. Bye.